Tell us when we're live.
Well, I assume the stream is up already. Is the stream up, Potter? Okay, yes, okay. So, Goon, 2.
Yes.
We have a beautiful matchup between SK2 and TTG tonight.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure TTG in their last game got 0-13'd.
Yeah,
So...
it was quite unfortunate. I was a little surprised that happened. That's the first time in VCC that's happened in, I believe, over 3 seasons that someone's been 0-13'd.
That is insane. That is an insane stat. So it looks like we're gonna have Kataboo and Solus on an ISO Yoru comp on Haven.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. They stole that from my team. It seems like Teemu Rankers. We ran that same comp, only instead of we had a Teho for a Sova, a Clove for an Omen, and that was our comp. Very interesting. They're strat stealing now.
Yeah, but I believe it worked last time I was watching.
It did. We did win an OT. And, you know, TTG is running like the standard comp. Pretty expected.
Yeah,
honestly, you can continue.
Yeah, so TTG, I think, is running... Their comp here is going to be very interesting. Running that double initiator against that double duelist, this is going to be quite a match. Even though they went 0-13, they had some very close rounds. They only lost that in that fashion due to the fact that, you know, that the other team just outclassed them in clutches. I believe there were 6 clutches in the last game TTG played. So I think if there's not as many clutches, they'd be able to win some rounds, maybe win this game.
Looks like we're gonna have a heavy start towards A from SK2 for this first round. We might have a Sova Dart landing with a peek from Jet down in sewers and a stun. This could be a very interesting fight.
Ryu gets scanned here.
Oh, Ryu gets
neutralized.
Spike down A.
The defenders have the numbers after the first fight.
Yeah. I think that this retake's gonna be really easy for them if they just flood. But I'm not overly sure what they're doing here with... Oh, Kataboo goes down there.
Kataboo takes down, and that's just gonna cause them to rotate out and try to go hit another site. But the thing is honestly, Omen and Cypher have both not really left the other sites, so they're still gonna have some type of fight when they hit the site, unless Omen just plays for a retake. Which could be very easily done. I mean, there's no reason to throw your life away. You have a 4v2, don't make it a 3v2.
Yeah, but they now note that there's a pie going down on C. And Top Hat stays alive for quite a long time.
One enemy
Top Hat no longer alive. The 1v4 now for Boketo. Goes to first. It's
and he's stunned, and there's not much you can do here. Honestly, what a great round from TTG. You love to see that. They get their first round of the season in the first round of their second game, and honestly, that's all you can ask for when you get 13-0, is hopefully you win the first round of your next game.
Yeah, they really did swing it around here, winning a round that they couldn't win last game in that faction. I think I have high hopes for this game. I think TTG might be able to actually win this.
That would be very insane. Some would say that's fire.
Yeah.
That was a little play on what we were seeing, but unfortunately he switched off the moment I said that.
That's unfortunate.
Who are we watching right now? The Big Boy Penguin. The Big Boy Penguin is known for his master classes on Omen on Haven.
Yeah, I remember watching him last season and noting how he played several maps on Omen like this. He is one of the most masterful, I think, controllers we've seen in VCC NA.
We're having an early fight towards B.
Yeah.
And with that info, they just smoke it off and they slow it down a little bit. Right now we have Toasty and Rhymesy just literal inches away from each other, and the timing honestly is about to not favor Toasty if they take it, but it seems they're still just standing around in mid hoping someone to do something.
Yeah, it feels a little forced though here. It feels like they should have left. Oh.
Toasty gets picked up, but the blind comes through and he gets a trade, and he gets out safely. They hear the ISO shield, that's gonna call everyone over. They're hearing all the footsteps. And everyone's just running over. They know it's coming towards C now.
Yeah, Penguin coming here. I think this drone's gonna clear up quite a bit of information. Oh, they do. Oh, Bogeto gets the kill on Penguin though.
Flash does not hit Bogeto, but we're gonna have an ISO versus 2 people fight in garage.
Ooh, he goes down.
Stick gets Cataboo.
Solstice loses the 1.
Retro gets a nice kill on. What a lineup! Wow, that really cleared that top box. Very smart. We're gonna have a 2v3, a 1v3 post plant. Bogeto is not much health. There's not much he can do here. He stalls a little bit longer.
Yeah,
He's
that's the round.
And the round's over.
Yeah, he
gets a nice kill.
Bulldog, yeah.
2 rounds for TTG now, man. What if they 13-0?
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Yeah, I think this match might actually go in the favor of TTG with the way that they've been playing against SK2. SK2 looks a little lost right now, even though their past showings have been quite strong. I think that a lot of these players are individually talented, but if they're not able to get this teamwork together, they're going to lose this match.
They are gonna hit the right site here if they just go in and hit. They have a free C site, pretty much. I mean, there are the Cypher trips, but it's kind of all given up to them. They can take all of C if they really want it.
Yeah.
And with Jet saying nothing A long, they smoke it off and blind, and that's just gonna stop the whole push. But then there's... They counter blind out, and they just walk through off that blind.
Oh, Solstice and Penguin see each other for a split second there.
Spike planted.
And they get a free plant, and they're just gonna probably just run back and play smart. I mean, they know they have the better guns.
The timing.
Slammer.
Top up game 1.
Last player standing.
Oh, and it all goes to shambles here for
Actually,
TTG.
it's willing to get 1 guns down, but honestly, pretty good round from SK2 here.
Weapon here.
Yeah, a
Energy
little late
top
to...
hat. What'd you say?
Yeah. A little late to get that pick though. Getting the last kill was really late on his part. If he gets that kill earlier, they may be able to take more guns away from SK2 there, and they may be able to snowball.
This goes here.
See what will happen. Energy Top Hat is honestly one of the greatest players of our generation, just from what I've seen from his few games. He really just knows how to play the game correctly. Once again, we're having a push towards C. This time, Toasty is playing on the site. He is blind though, but
he know?
still don't know he's there.
Oh, he gets the first. Unable to get more.
He gets Solus. Cataboo trades him out. Big Boy Penguin then trades out Cataboo, and just like that, we're at a 4v3.
Wait, I don't think they know Bogeto's in garage though. Did they clear him here?
They smoke him off. They have an idea.
Last player standing.
Ooh,
And with this, they're gonna get him in.
that's the round.
And Bogeto gets 1 before he goes out, so I mean, that's all you can ask from someone in a 1v4.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Next drink's on me!
Even though they had like, I think that round have been played a little better though, from SK2, and they looked a little lost halfway in between the round. So, I think they should have played up a little more after like during the post plant rather than all going back towards main and garage. You know. Hayden, what do you think?
I think they're just losing gunfights. They're hitting the sites correctly. They're just not winning when they retake. They're not fighting as a team, I don't think. We're gonna have a fight towards A, though.
Yeah.
The stun actually keeps them away, so it looks like we are not gonna have that fight. But Yoru does have this TP back to A, so they're probably just gonna make noise towards C, then TP back and try to hit A. But it doesn't seem like the A players are really faked by this. And now they have 4 towards A, but we still have 2 towards short, and there's gonna be a fight in short.
Oh, they hear this. Oh, the timing there.
I know exactly.
But Energy Top Hat shows up when his team needs it. He gets 2 kills to get them the site. And just like that, they have the numbers. After we thought they wouldn't be able to close that one,
Spike planted.
they managed to do it. Cataboo's gonna be playing Hell.
Yeah, Carrot Sticks is gonna go for the stun towards Graffiti though. hitting top hat, I don't think they know that he's gonna be here. That flash was really good from Boketo.
Top hat flash,
Penguin.
they know he's in the corner.
Dreamsy.
Reapers top out, get the third on the round, and they know the last one's heaven, and they're just gonna start spraying through the wall.
Oh,
Carrot Stick is
Reamsy
able to
had,
get one, and Rhymesy trades out
Be at rest.
Carrot Stick to give the round to SK2 and put it within one
Bow and
round.
arrow is old-fashioned.
yeah, I
Sometimes
think
old ways are
top
best.
at game 2 there, or 2 and sewers there was really big. Without those, I think they would have lost, they wouldn't have won that gunfight.
Sources tell me there is a great fan of NRG Top Hat in the chat right now watching the game. You know, if I was him, I'd be so proud of how Top Hat started this game off. You know, he's 6-3. You know, they are off on a bad start. They don't have the most rounds won, but they're only down by 1, you know.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah,
And-
he's tied for the most frags right now, and next to Accolade, who's a duelist.
And he's playing Sentinel, which just really shows you the impact he's getting on lurks and re-clearing things. Like, we're gonna have another fight. Top Hat gets Accolade. There we go. That just shows you the value he gets. He killed their top frag.
Yeah, I think,
But
oh, Top Hat getting a second.
he
Top Hat
gets
getting 3.
my God, me giving a shout out to the fan gave Top Hat some type of boost or something. But we're gonna have a player lagged out in his own spawn. Their Omen
Last
is
player
just gonna
standing.
kill him from behind.
Yeah,
And
do they know?
they
They
saw-
noted Penguin.
They saw Penguin here and they're just running. I mean, there's no reason to fight.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
Penguin's down in a 2-man deficit. Oh, he's trying to catch a timing. Oh, he's going back now towards sewers. I think Penguin's gonna try wrapping through B Link here. Or A Link, excuse me.
Yeah, but
30
Baketa's already
seconds
checking him, and he honestly
Spike
might just
planted.
save here.
Yeah.
Their economy
got-
isn't the best, and
Yeah.
he's just saving.
Yeah, I would make that call too. That's exactly right. They've lost 2. They lost. This is gonna be the second round lost in a row, but they might as well save that Vandal. What was that? 2.9k creds. That's gonna go. That's gonna really help with their economy as long as he doesn't die here.
They're not even going to try to hunt him down yet. They might try when he gets a little bit faster with the spike being exploded, but honestly, I don't think they're going to find him. And just like that, SK2 has tied it up 3-3. You know, I really was hoping TTG was going to 13-0 or, you know, win by a lot, but, you know, SK2 is a strong team. They beat my team. I know they're good. They're a great team.
Yeah, absolutely. I know SK2 is a strong team. It's just after those first few rounds, it felt like the momentum was going the way of TTG, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel that the way that SK2 started turning the game around, they went from 0-2 to 3-3. I think that they're fighting like their stride here. And if they continue this, I think something similar is going to happen to what happened in TTG's last game, where they're going to just start losing round after round and not being able to come back.
Shadows traveling. Cover
We
going
have-
out.
They hit the C site, and Big Boy Penguin gets a nice easy kill on Solid. Swings, he gets 3. But we're gonna have an Accolade versus Top Hat fight, and Accolade doesn't even notice him and dies to Top Hat again. That is once again the top frag dying to the other top frag. That is what you want out of your top frags.
Yeah, I think they're making the call here to rotate though. They have 3 players stacked on C. No one's moving. They all think they're still in the corner.
It's so sad. After Top Hat's heroics of last round, he once again is down in a round. They're gonna need him to get more than 1, and he's shown he can do it before. He's 10-3. He's kind of the only thing positive happening for the team at the moment. But we're gonna see if he can go ahead and drag his team across another round.
Ooh.
They're in a 2v4.
Retrograde. Retrograde. That timing might be devastating though, because Retrograde jumping out heaven there gives them space
30
to plan.
seconds left.
And with that plant being started, that's gonna calm over. They're gonna hear Top Hat does a lot of damage to Retrograde. The tags are getting off with the dart.
One
He did,
enemy remaining.
unfortunately.
1v4.
He's stuck in a 1v4. He gets one, but unfortunately dies to retrograde from behind. You know, a top hat really tried his best there, but there's not much you can do when they're flooding out on you and, you know, you're getting scanned and everything. He really did try his best.
Yeah, that's a really nice thrifty though. I think if they were to, if SK2 was able to plant a little sooner there, I think they would have won that round, because the only way that TTG won was through the flood retake, where all 4 players were waiting for them to plant. So I think if SK2 wanted to play a little faster there, they would have definitely won that round. It was definitely in their favor gun-wise. Accolade's really far pushed up here, though. I want to see how...
clone. Solus gets a early pick on the initiator carrot stick, and that's gonna call a smoke over towards B.
Yeah.
And they do not have blind. They used it earlier in the round to.
Oh, Accolade in so much
I
trouble.
know exactly where.
Right? Oh.
A top hat gets an easy lurk
One
kill on the
enemy
other
remaining.
sentinel, and just like that, the big white penguin is left in a 1v4, but unfortunately he just gets spammed through a smoke.
Yeah. Solstice's lurk there was massive, getting that first pick, making all the members of TTG rotate, thinking that SK2 were hitting B. I think that was massive for SK2 making space on A. Because
You know what else is massive?
Yeah.
What?
Here.
My bad. I didn't know what you're saying. What's massive?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna have a default from the attackers once again. A top hat is actually gonna peek window because he's the greatest player to ever touch VCC.
Yeah.
With this drone, he gets a ping on the accolade, and that gets Solus to kill. That's the impact. Even on the stat sheet, he doesn't get an assist for that, but that was all because of a top hat's.
Solstice.
Wow. Solstice gets another. And they're gonna be heading towards C, but a top hat's gonna walk through the smoke and catch Toasty off guard. Unfortunately, he does not realize Retrograde's sitting down in smoke. And
4v2 now.
we are left in a 4v2. Retrograde, the big boy penguin, versus Rhymesy, Solus, Boketo, and Katabu. Katabu has not had a strong start, but we know what type of player he is. He's a great player. And Solus is actually probably going to go hunt. He's walking through the smoke. And he's going to get timing.
Enemy remaining.
The timing on Retrograde. Penguin.
And he just swings again because he knows he's better. And that is a 4K for Solus in the round win to SK2 and the first map lead for them since the start of 0-0. Even though it wasn't really a lead. I mean, that's, you know, the closest we've been to them having a lead.
Yeah, I think it's a little I think it's unfortunate though how SK2 are winning these rounds. They're relying on multi-frags rather than individual, like they're relying on much individual play rather than working on like teamwork there. Because you see Solstice just walking up through that smoke alone without anyone going to trade. So if he dies there, they're going to be in a situation where it's only one man advantage.
That Yoru clone is gonna get in the trip, and they just shoot it out. They don't even waste blind this round. I didn't even realize how Retrograde got top hat down. Wow,
Yeah.
what an unfortunate death. You take out their top fragger in the first fight of the round. That must give you some type of confidence, and we're fighting still. Accolade gets some nice tags on Katabu and Solstice, or not Katabu, sorry, Solstice, and he's just backing off. He's not gonna take any more.
Ooh. Accolade killing Solstice there.
And just like that, it is now a 5v3 in the favor of TTG, and Katabu, Rhymesy, and Boketo haven't had the greatest start yet, so it might be tough for them to win this round because it's been a lot of heroics. We do have Toasty right next to Boketo and doesn't even realize.
Oh.
But he still kills Boketo, even being caught off guard with the worsted gun.
Penguin blinds both down C long.
Katabu just runs straight in, and he's just out in the open. He's tagged, he's stunned, everything. And just like that, the big boy Penguin gets 2 kills on Katabu and Rhymesy to tie the scoreline back up to 5-5.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate here. What we're seeing, it's tied back up now. I think that SK2 needs to like pull a plan together here because they're running a really offensive comp compared to compared to the like more passive comp of TTG here.
Yes, this should do.
So maybe if they, because I see them running they're running a heavy C push this time, but they normally run the default here, which I think they should do a lot less in this scenario.
I'll handle
This Uriel's gonna be able to clear out all of C. They're just gonna give C up, and they have a free plant on the site,
Yeah.
which they are gonna opt to do. And it's gonna just be a 5v5
Spike planted.
fight, retake. They're actually clearing Top Hat out. They know he likes to lurk. Unfortunately, he needs to shoot that now or he is dead.
It's the timing. Oh, toasty game too.
Wow,
Really
and
getting
somehow,
the third.
after the breach ult, Top Hat is left in a 2v2 with Rhymesy,
Oh,
but
Ryan's
they're
getting
just
one
using the plant, and TTG just stole a round.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. If Rhymesy ulted,
Last round.
it
in
could have won the
half.
round.
They stole the round from SK2, but still died,
I need a
which does mess up their economy a little bit, but at this point, what matters more, economy or round wins? Because this is such a close game that any round can be decided by heroics, util, spam, anything, you know what I mean? So, honestly, I think they take the run there and do not care that they died. Hopefully they're not too critical on themselves. And we're gonna have a push down short by Accolade, off the stun.
The top might be massive. We don't know though. Oh, Solstice. Solstice doesn't know that Accolade had the op there. Very unfortunate.
And just like that, that's gonna scare them away from A. They know he's on that line, and it kind of shuts down their possibilities unless they want to try to counter it.
Yeah, I think here the B site's left pretty open.
This drone's gonna
Retrograde.
clear out a bunch in front of it. Will he check the close left? He checks the close left, sees Katabu, gets a ping on it,
Yeah.
and gets the shield out with the lineup. What an insane shock dart to get rid of the shield. Very smart. He might be able to get a spam kill here too.
Who?
And they
Accolade gets
just
a
walk
second.
right back into the op.
Yeah, Accolade getting a second there.
And now they're trapped. Now they have to go into B.
What's the call?
And they're
They
slowly
lost-
running out of time.
Yeah. They lose Silva ult early, which is not great. They just lost Katabu. Now it's a
30 seconds
2v5. They have to get a kill here to pop Top Hat's ult.
And there's just not much they can do here. They're about to walk into the op line once again. They do smoke it off. They do smoke it off, so they've learned, but he has knives. And they don't have time to just walk. They
10
lost the
seconds
round
left.
already. They're taking
Yeah.
too slow, and the round is already over.
One enemy remaining.
Accolade finishes it off.
Spike down A.
Top Hat's left in a 1v4. Maybe he can get that ace that all the fans are wanting. And unfortunately, the big boy penguin kills him.
Switching
Yeah,
sides.
it's like what I was saying earlier. They're playing way too slow. They're defaulting. They shouldn't have been. They're running a hyper-aggressive comp here with two duelists and an initiator. They should be taking these fights a little more aggressively, trying to collect a little more info on all the players. But instead, they're just running these defaults to try playing picks instead of being more proactive.
We're gonna have a heavy stack towards TTG on their first round of attack. They got a 7-5 attack with only one duelist, which makes you wonder, is it better to be on defense with two duelists? Or is it better to be on attack with one duelist, if you get what I mean? It's hard to word what I'm trying to say, but we're just gonna have a heavy start towards A for the first round. Katabu's the only one playing on site. They do have a Yoru TP towards A, so there will be support and a blind coming out.
I think Katabu knows though that they're here.
And they're
He backed off.
They just took all of A site and have nothing to worry about. And
Yeah.
Pat is just sitting on C still, just looking at his camera, being beautiful. The Omen blind comes out, and so does the Yoru flash, but the counter Omen blind pushes them all back. And Boketo gets caught out. Katabu trades him out. Retrograde then trades him out. Top Hat gets another kill on a lurk. He's just the greatest at lurk kills, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're left
Oh,
in
now
a
it's Ryan
2v2. Top Hat
Accolade.
gets cut out, and Rhymesy dies to fall damage.
Love it when they make it easy. For
Yeah, that's
us.
very unfortunate that Rhymesy got fall damage there. He had the drop on Accolade quite literally. If he doesn't die.
And just like that, TTG steals another pistol away, and honestly, it might come down to whoever just wins these pistols, and both of them went to TTG, which is kind of unfortunate if you are a fan of SK2, because that's basically 4 rounds guaranteed for the other team. Solus looks like he's going to be pushing out mid doors once again, though.
Yeah. There's a camera positioned here, though.
And I don't know if
I don't
that
think the
sees
camera
him,
spotted him.
but he just... I don't even think he saw the camera either. They hear the drone coming up, so I think it called him back to go help on C side. But unfortunately, it's just a Sova drone by himself. Solus is going to actually peek and take 75 damage to the shock dart.
That's unfortunate.
But what that does tell them is that it's just Sova.
Accolade gets another. I think they're gonna flood A again. They have no one on A
Just
side
like that,
anymore.
all the rotates are coming through. With this 25 health, all it takes is literally 1 bullet.
Yeah. I think the Guardian on Accolade here is gonna be. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, thanks to the
Solstice.
free dart from his teammate. My FPS is dying.
Yeah. That's alright. Kadabu going heaven here.
We're going.
Rhymesy going for a lineup.
Destabilizing.
And Kadabu dies.
Last player
And Top Hat gets 1.
Yeah, SK2 killing 2 there.
And they try the
I
same old
don't think
tricks.
it's enough. They should have been killing more. That scenario. And I think on top of that, the way that TGG was just played that round was good. It was just amazing. Because they waited
Goes there.
to pull rotates over.
This
To
goes
see,
We're
and
learning
then they all
very
ran
nice
A.
strips. Look at those strips.
Yeah,
Yes,
those
this
are
should
very
do.
nice trips.
I'm gonna use it. Solstice is about to just walk through the smoke and catch out an easy carrot stick and TP out, but the thing is he only saw 1, so he's gonna rotate towards C, but that doesn't necessarily mean
Rhymesy. Oh, he doesn't even know that he's still there. He doesn't know that Retrograde's still there. Kadabu. He doesn't know that 2 more players are waiting for him outside those doors.
and they kinda have it owned and trapped in.
Show me a target.
Yeah. Oh, he still gets 1.
spike down mid.
The spike.
They trade him out very quick. The flash is a little high, so he can't peek off it, unfortunately. Energy top hat. That's not energy top hat. That's Ramsey. Sorry.
Spike
The
planted.
trades are good though for TTG.
Energy top hat is still left alive though, and whenever you have one of the top players alive, it's just deadly. It's scary.
One enemy
And they're not even
remaining.
gonna see him.
Last player
And
standing.
he's gonna get the trade on Accolade, who got his 3rd on the round on Boketo, and top hat clutches for his team.
Yeah, it feels like a 2-player game at this point. It feels like if Accolade or Top are still alive, the round can go either way.
It's very true. It has felt like that the entire game.
Yeah, the moment one of them goes down, it feels like the momentum of the round just swings the other way.
Which is so crazy. And this isn't a disc. It's like everyone has their players. No offense to Kadabu, he's 4-11 right now. Which you shouldn't see that out of Kadabu. Let's be realistic. Kadabu,
Yeah,
but right now he is kind of the problem. And
it's unfortunate that it's happening like that, though.
full abilities, unfortunately, it is going to be a closer game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full C++. Rhymesy getting 1. He still hasn't even been scanned by the Sova ult. He gets out with 0 damage taken. Solstice and Penguin. kills. Katabu trading. They all know that Osama Bin Gaming is here though. He kills Katabu. He get more? He gets the top right? He gets the
Last
second.
player standing.
2v1 now. Carrot Stick versus Boketo and Rhymesy. The timing.
Timing is just not gonna be good.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate timing there for Carrot Sticks. He flashes and Boketo's just waiting right in the smoke for him there.
Very unfortunate flash too. It didn't really flash. It just landed on top of the box and hit nobody.
Yeah. I think that a lot of these plays that we're seeing are really reminiscent of how SK2 played their attack half. It's like we're seeing the same exact lurk position from Osama Bin Laden that Energy Top Hat was playing. Same angles.
Very similar.
Yeah, it looks like they're adapting to the way Solstice knows all 5 of them are B here.
He just unults in this corner and then TP's out. I mean, he gets the information that they need, but I mean, there's no real threat of him now. I mean, I guess they kind of have to be careful of him with that smoke that was put down, but they're gonna very quickly realize that he is not
there anymore. They just know that he's not there anymore. Oh, did Carrot Sticks just stun 2 of his teammates?
Shadows traveling.
I think he had to. The enemy team doesn't have any stuns, so he had to have stunned his teammates. Very tragic. But they have timing here. I don't think Rhymesy's gonna expect them to be all the way up. And he really wasn't, but
yeah, but he gets the timing instead.
Toasty was really excited. So they have to settle with B, and they just catch Buketa with his back to B main.
Carrot Sticks?
Carrot Sticks just hits Top Hat through the fucking head, and they're gonna push A main, or A link. And they're taking all this space, which you think would be called Solus and all of them to hurry up on the other links, but they're not. Katabu gets his one, but Accolade trades it out. And the Big Boy Penguin gets shit on by Solstice.
Oh, Accolade's really low though. Retrograde.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
And Accolade gets a third on the round, and like that's what it is. Like, it doesn't matter if the other team is down to one person. If that one person is either Accolade or Top Hat, it is a winnable round for that team.
Yeah,
it's the one.
It's really scary to play against these players during this match. They're on the top of their game. They're in top form right now. I'm very surprised to see these numbers. I feel like that at like the bottom of the leader, I think the leaderboard's pretty even right now. Even though SK2 are down 3 rounds, it feels like a really close game. I think Solstice might be able to get time on retrograde here. Ooh, that trip might be able to stop him though.
That trip's really gonna mess with them, man.
Oh, that trip's really deep. I don't think they know that Solstice has walked up. If retrograde walks back, he's gonna get killed here. Solstice is just waiting for this timing now.
Portal closed.
He's just hiding. He doesn't have a portal anymore. He has no way to TP out. This is gonna be a one and done spot.
It's kind of
There's gonna be a fight. And retrograde cuts off Solstice, and that gets rid of that whole C main control they had. And
I know exactly.
they're ulting the body. After this, they're gonna see A's open. They might just omen TPA.
Yeah.
And they're running A.
I think SK2 just realized what's happening. Volcano just heard the smoke. Oh, that TP up
And
heaven.
the TP up heaven. Is Top Hat gonna expect this?
PTB's back down.
But Top Hat gets hit by one of the breach stun damage things, and he's so low that he just loses an unfortunate fight to retrograde. And just like that, we're in a 5v2 in favor of TTG. And they're pushing spawn.
Breaking them.
Ooh, they know that Katabu's up in heaven.
And Katabu, like, he just isn't getting as much impact as he should be on ISO, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
Ryan,
Ryan,
1v5. Can get 8?
can't even get 1, and just like that, it is 11-7.
Yeah, it's extremely unfortunate how this game is going. It feels like every time that SK to have a grasp on the game by winning a round. They just lose it because TTG pulled something different out of the bag. They always have a trick up their sleeve, and they're ready to play however SK2 is going to set up. Rhymesy going to dart. Yeah, Rhymesy's going to dart A long here though.
And it might scan through.
Revealing area.
They throw a
timing.
lurk smoke up.
Ooh, they know
It
at
really
least.
makes you think. He's gonna get an attack on Penguin, but Penguin CP's out of there. What a great play. And just like that, all the usage of that Sova only gets one tick on one person.
Yeah. If it was any other player, he would have killed them.
And we might have a fight between Toasty and Boketo if Boketo peeks out slightly more. He's thinking about it. Toasty can hear him. And Toasty just takes the timing, and he might be able to catch Solus out.
Solstice, able to do some
He
damage.
jumped in behind them, and the timing's gonna be insane for
Boketo.
Boketo, but unfortunately he gets tapped, and
Spike planted.
it's falling
Oh.
apart for SK2.
Yeah.
Top Hat is still alive.
It's a 2v5 now.
Rhymesy is able to get one, gets traded out, and here we go.
1v4.
Let's start
for
theory.
Top Hat.
Here comes the flash. Can he expect the flash? He expects the flash, he turns it, and he gets...
He gets killed. There's not much more he could do there. It feels like
Unfortunate.
that's
Match point.
yeah, it feels like that's the final nail in the coffin. I think that they're on a force now. They have to buy. There's no more rounds after this for them. They have to win 5 in a row to push OT.
What an unfortunate game for Cataboo, Boketo, even
Let's go there.
Solstice. Like, these are great players, and like they can still turn it around, but unfortunately they're gonna need a miracle around here.
This is a nice spot.
Yeah.
TTG did show up though to win. They are playing good Valorant,
Cover going
and we are gonna be having a 4-stack towards A. Ice is gonna take the fight, and he gets one, but gets traded out immediately. Solstice then gets one, and then gets traded out. And just like that, it's a 3v3,
Yeah.
and they're just breach holding the site.
Yeah.
That Omen TP gets launched into coverage, but he cancels it.
Oh, Toasty didn't even look at Boketo.
And they have a Vandal,
Last player standing.
and now it is a 1v3.
Yeah. It's 3
And
rifles now.
everything's going bad. Carrot stick,
Oh,
left in
One
one.
enemy remaining.
The ace to close out the game.
Attackers
Carrot Six
win.
clutching the 1v3.
Job's done.
Carrot stick
TTG.
aces to take TTG to the first win of the season against SK2. What a change of events for TTG. What a great game. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was an amazing
Wow.
game.
What an ace to end the game.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
it was indeed.
I don't know if we're still live. If we are, thank you guys for watching the game. It was beautiful. It was fun to commentate. If we aren't live, I'm saying all this for no reason.
Yeah.
I'll take screenshot, Potter.
Okay, you got it.